Good day, and I love you. Welcome to the Daily Dose, your daily dose of well-being for Tuesday, August 7th, 2018. I'm Heather Peterson Lockhart, and I'm the Chieftess. I'm a well-being coach. You know, I wasn't always this high-functioning, super connecting, gregarious creature that I am today. I jest with my sense of humor today. I haven't always been able to open my mouth and connect. I haven't always been able to connect with myself. In fact, quite the contrary. I came here I didn't come here quite the frightened individual. I developed habits. I owned beliefs and understandings that created an extremely frightened, scared, shame-filled child. And I didn't know how to open my mouth and be who I was because I was too afraid of failing and being rejected and not doing it perfectly, and you name it. We could go on for days. And so I either remained quiet, or I decided that you thought that about me too, so you just weren't going to like me, you weren't going to be my friend. And or I took action that would just make it so. Basically, I alienated everyone and everything around me, escaping, squashing, and bullshitting life with behaviors and substances and people. And thank God, this way of being got me in a lot of trouble at one point. And the state of Virginia decided to remand me to a program of recovery and some alcohol education courses. And in that program of recovery, I met an extraordinary human being who became my teacher and my mentor. And this human being became the first human being that showed me how to come out of the corner I was like a scared animal hiding in the corner. I would either duck out and I wouldn't deal with anything, or I would come out, with my teeth bared, ready to rip you up before you even had a chance to say anything. And he offered me a way out of that corner by sharing his experience, because he had been the boy in the corner too. So he taught me much of what I know about connecting to myself and subsequently a power greater than myself and the world around me. And that man is preparing to leave the earth right now. So I was thinking about him. I'm thinking a lot about him. And I'm thinking about how, my mom used to say, smile at the checkout lady in the grocery store. You might be the one human that smiles at her today. It might be the one connection she gets. Ever since the time I was little. So resonated with me. Because I've been about connection when I was little. I've been able to feel people since I came here. And so my heart has always wanted very much to connect with me, with source, with surroundings. But this, human scaredy cat, my ego, if you want, has put up a mighty fight. And it was easier when I was little, when I would smile at the checkout lady and wave and smile. And then I got bigger and I put that little shiny self away because, again, she was too shiny. She was too much. You weren't going to like her. She didn't shine bright enough. She was just less than always in some ways. So she got put away for a really long time. And she's back. She's back and shining brighter than ever. And I attribute much of that to my education and the sharing which my friend gave me. I thought about that this morning when I was coming home from just an errand I ran this morning. It was early this morning, and I came back to pull into the driveway of my house, and there's this little lady walking. She had her earphones on. She was a little lady, like she looked like she was about 4'8" maybe. She was very tiny, older woman. I could tell by just the way she was walking, you know, her body. She had shorts on and a t-shirt. So I paused, even though she had a few steps, and I could have pulled in the driveway, probably without even having her break stride, but I just chose to stop and allow her safe passage and to not have to worry about it. I just felt like it was the respectful, kind thing to do. So I stopped my car and I allowed her to cross, and she was so cute. She came to the edge and she stopped and she motioned me through, and I motioned her by, and she grinned and she took out her earphones, and I said, please, like that, and you know, and I said, have a good day. And then as she turned her face to me, as she was alongside my window, I could see her face, and she had very childlike features, and she was handicapped, and she was so happy that I was letting her cross the street. My God, she was like, really? You know, her face said, and she was like this, and I was like, please. And I was thinking, oh God, like she's this happy, and it's just crossing the street, and there was just so much joy in that moment. My God, it was overflowing with connection and joy. And she wasn't saying anything else. She was just like grinning and giggling and crossing the street and smiling at me. She was bowing her head, and I was saying, have a good day. I hope you have such a good day. And as I pulled into my driveway, she was all the way across the driveway, and she turned around and she smiled and she grinned and she waved, and I waved at her. And it absolutely made my day. That itty bitty gesture of connection, literally me looking around and pulling my head up and out of my thoughts for a moment to see what was going on around me, and her stopping and seeing me just freaking cross on the street. His name is Bill. My friend's name is Bill. Love and light to Bill today. And love and light to each of us for simply pulling our heads up and allowing ourselves to be seen in all our shininess, or maybe not, or not so shininess. Whatever your shine factor is today, allow yourself to be seen. Allow yourself to be part of the almighty connection that's happening around us each and every day if we simply take the time to pick our heads up and plug in. I knew I wasn't getting through it without tears. I thought about bringing tissues, but it is what it is. Ooh, that one popped out. Card for the day. There is a stream of love supporting my dreams. Isn't that the truth? Thanks so much for joining me today. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow.